Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII on the MysteriousJG. Last time we defeated an ancient eldritch worm of unbelievable evil power. This time, now we're going to go beat up some kind of hunt monster, I don't really remember. I feel like, per the descriptions we got, the ones in the Necrohall of Nabudis, well, particularly the Death Gaze, sounded especially nasty. And then an eldritch worm of ancient whatever sounded pretty nasty. And the others sounded not quite so bad. So I have a feeling we might have actually just taken out the worst of the hunts that are, the nastiest of the hunts that's currently available to us. And if that is true, then the next couple of videos should be fairly relaxed. Now, I will be kicking myself if I manage to get us wiped out on the way out of here, but I feel like we should be able to race along, fleeing from enemies, and get out of the zone in good shape. But there's always the chance that you completely miss where you're supposed to be going. So, okay. Even if we had somehow got wiped out by enemies in that mode, we would have simply been stuck using the boys, and I would have to carefully navigate out with the boys while apologizing profusely for my arrogance. So now, we're behind the pace as far as wiping out 2 hunt missions per video because of that worm. But I'm still kind of hoping 2 or 3 more videos, spending a little time going around actually talking to the people who gave us the missions to collect our rewards. We can get on out of here. And a big part of what was making that last one so difficult is I had spent a long time at it. I don't know how long people have been screaming at the screen about this, but somewhere along the line I'd shut off Fran's gambits and did not notice. So there was like stretches of time where she wasn't doing anything. So the things we do, old legends, decaying bonds, it's what get my stuff back. The Viera Wayfarer is the last one. And of course, it's hiding in the place that would be farthest away from us no matter what entrance we take. So even though we haven't properly explored this zone, I'm still inclined to Bander curl. It's like a bander snatch, but it's different. Oh, I got the one-hit telekinesis. That is a thing I should have given to telekinesis is an ability that I really... Van has it. I should have found a way to get it for Ash, too, because they have no way of attacking ranged enemies. But now Van does, and it's telekinesis. Oh, now we just got regular old enemies that are wyverns. Shield Worm is asleep, and I just don't feel like messing with it. I'm going to run away. We will have a video later on where we can explore this place more carefully. For now, let's just get out of here. What these things represent, I do not know. I'm in ignore traps mode. So there will be some kind of quest with them. The salt of the air has made a mess of these mills. We've got to service all 10 on the step. I'm working on number 7, Kupo. Okay, I'm sure there's some quest that is involved with this that we will get going on later, but for now, I really am just trying to get out of here. Head up this path and fight a monster. Good, you are come. Well, we didn't mean to with the new seat cover. The Viera that attacked me is a great creature with massive wings. It will not be far. Come. Ah, shoot. Well, this will be a crappy battle for Ash. Matter of fact, I should consider subbing her out. Apparently this is a bigger deal fight than I realized. I'm going to have to switch Gambits up for Van, because now he needs to use telekinesis. Otherwise, we're kind of to normal. And what else? Switch equipment up. Not going to do cat ear hoods. Let's give you... Well, again, the thing to start out with if you don't know what you need is get rid of disable and immobile. And then we'll switch as we go. I'm not going to bother to put cat ears on the girls because I might be bringing them in. Who knows? Sorry, you suddenly disappeared. Oh, Ash apparently didn't get kicked out of the party as she was supposed to be. Ah, crap. Well, wait a second. It's got wings, but it's not actually flying. So never mind, I can use the Goyles. Alright, well we saved recently. Let's hope this is doable. Let's equip Ash with the thing that does very little damage but occasionally does bleed and see if it can be hit with bleed. Otherwise, we're just trying to get her stuff back. You do not have Dispel, which is too bad. You do have Dispel, and it seems like every enemy starts out with stuff that you need to dispel. She did 0 damage with that thing. Damn, that didn't take long. I don't know what it's weak against, but it sure isn't taking any damage from... It really doesn't give a crap about that blood sword attacking it. And it hasn't been slowed either. This is a mean one, Mr. Grinch. It has been slowed now, so that's good. Slow seems like it's the best thing we're going to get going on this guy. It's immune to bleed. It is taking some damage from Ash. But Pinello is the one that's killing it fastest at this point. Yeah, it packs a punch. Poison is missing, but it doesn't show it as being immune. And it does use Immobilize Guh. So I guess it was worth... And I actually stole something from it. Cool. Alright, let's just keep shooting it. So yeah, I got really dispirited when it like KO'd Ash that frickin' fast, but looks like it's not too bad. You just gotta stick with it. Oh, it's going for Magic Barrier. So it's now immune to magic. So for temporarily, we're gonna have to get rid of this awesome drain thing and just go with regular old attacks. Luckily, both of my spellcasters have ranged attacks, so that I don't have to get up in its face to keep doing some damage. Hey, and the lady, what's her face, the Viera, even survived. We got a Viera rucksack. Viral vanquished. Yeah, bitches.
We are victorious. I would reward you for your courage. Visit me at the fight camp in Balfenheim. I shall wait for you there.
Cool beans. Alright, well that went fairly quickly. Can I examine this treasure now? Thank you. Alright, so just out of habit more than anything else, let's get Ash back as our party leader. And, where's the fastest way to get to a teleport stone? Probably the way we came, but it's not that fast. So we'll have to explore this place later. Now I'm concentrating on hunt missions. And unless I'm gravely mistaken, all we've got left for hunt missions are ones at the Necrohall of Nabadis, because we dealt with this and this, and this and this. And these were both in the Necrohall of Nabadis, so... Run away! Run away! Figure out the windmill quest later. I'm sure there is one. Run away! Run away from the scary blasters. Again, this is slow freaking going when you're not using the speed up skills. Save here in case some kind of catastrophe occurs to avoid having to refight that boss that stole the Viera's rucksack. That was a big old boss to be going around stealing a rucksack. A rucksack. So stealing a rucksack. Sorry. Alright. All these hunt missions in this game. I tried really hard to do a full clear of all hunt missions on PS2, and I ended up failing because by the end, like, the hunt missions represent your optional super bosses at the end. But I got very far into the hunt missions before I kind of stopped. It's kind of strange. The optional espers are your biggest super bosses until the very, very end, when the final hunt mission is meant to be more, if not more difficult, then certainly more time-consuming than any of the hunt missions. And in fact, this screen here features the like assistant optional super boss. It's like a palette swap of the real optional super boss, and I thought this was the main super boss because I got to where I could fight this thing. You're supposed to be able to beat it within like 2 hours or so, and I couldn't do it. But the main super boss, if you're not using fast forward, it's like, I think it's longer than that. But that's what it is. Like, it gets tougher as it goes. You can screw up at any time and get full KO. But the whole point is that it's like, no, really the problem is that it has 80 bajillion hit points, so it's going to take you 1 billion hours. Which is kind of like, not that much fun in my mind. Alright, well hopefully... No, let's find a different slot just in case. In case something goes wrong with this whole play session. Which I'm probably already boned, because I think I've been saving over the same 3 slots now. But, before we teleport, let's figure out where in the Necro Hall of Nabadis these two guys are. So he's right at that entrance. You're going to be at the other end, aren't you? No, you're like halfway. So we definitely want to go to the Deadlands entrance, not the Salika Woods entrance. And that being said, we'll teleport to the Deadlands. Okay. Come on, I know there's a... I'm almost positive that there was a, Anamines, Galmore Jungle, still shy. I thought there was a, Rabanasser, Esser Sand, Bujerba. I thought there was a, crap. Alright, hold on. I forget which... Salika Woods is probably the closest then. I thought there was a orange crystal, but I guess not. I just wanted to make sure Salika... I was getting Salika Woods confused with the other woods. Galmore Jungle, I guess. Alright. Same difference here. Let's go. Run away from everything. Probably need to... If we're not already wearing... Yeah, we are wearing the correct footwear. Oh, so I didn't actually switch to anything good for fighting a boss. I just kept the anti-trap stuff going. Because I was about to switch back to it. But no, apparently I never switched away from it, even though I should have earlier. The Bakamis are not nice. No, I gotta double check on this. I'll have to finish up with the Necro Hall of Nabadis eventually. There is an optional Esper in there if you do all of these quests. And I feel like I've done some of the quests that would involve getting further in the Necro Hall. I don't know how much of a time I'm going to have in this session, but that would be a thing to check on. You shouldn't sneak up on people. You have met Rokurmu, I see, so you helped him recover the Medallion of Love. A most curious coincidence. Apparently I didn't get all of them yet, just one of them, but I got some dialogue out of the guy. And I'm looking directly at the, Now, I thought you were a save crystal, so why can we teleport to you? Because you're an enemy. You are an enemy, and I never bothered to fight you. I think I knew you were an enemy, and I never fought you on screen and actually established what you are. Fran can't steal from you. I guess she'll keep trying, because I think at this point we've got you outclassed. After all, we're going to go fight Necro Hall of Nabadis optional bosses, so we should be able to handle the crystal that's hanging around outside of the Necrol. Although having her wasting turns stealing constantly might not be helping our cause. The thing is, I don't know of a way to get this enemy to reappear. This game's not big on having unique items that have to be stolen. Ah, fuck it, just kill it. Well, now there'll be a teleport stone here, I guess. A crystal appears. The crystal ship is being filled. Okay, so now I actually I should have gotten this earlier. Now I've actually got the teleport crystal that we need. It's not the teleport crystal we deserve, but it's the teleport crystal we need. I'm very silly. Maybe that's what I'll do tonight. I'll watch The Dark Knight with Rift Tracks. I haven't done that in a long time. It's nice atmospheric sad music for this place, I have to say. This game overall has pretty excellent music, actually. There are certainly flaws to this game, particularly a lot of things that the remaster has gotten better, actually. Like with the pacing issues have been not completely removed, but certainly they've done some work to make it better. But yeah, atmosphere-wise, this game's good, very good. I make fun of like the silly pseudo-Euro accents and stuff. And the Evil East games, I don't know, there's people who understand the continuity of them better. I don't know that it's... I think it's more like shared concepts than it is literally being like, this is supposed to take place 1,000 years after Ramza Delita, or anything like that. But, yeah, I mean, they do a good job building an atmosphere. It would be a fun world to write fiction in if you're into writing fiction in somebody else's world. And I almost went off on a speech about D&D there, but I'm not going to. D&D is like simultaneously one of the best and one of the worst things that ever happened to fantasy. Like, great as far as being a fun way to get people into fantasy. In other respects, fucking wretched. Sorry, Ald. Anyways, let's move on here. Let's alienate one of the few people watching this series. I think Ald is capable of having a reasoned discussion and respectfully disagreeing about something like D&D. It's okay. Anyway, so there's your big old boss. Let's keep the anti-trap stuff equipped for now. Let's kill the enemies that are right here. The little guys, we'll take them out first. Part of what's happening here is I've got gambits set for attacking the enemies with highest max HP. Let's change that. That made a lot of sense in some other battles. Does not make sense in this one. Let's get rid of these Bakamis first. Of course, the Goliath, it's not really messing with us right now. Ash is in a bit of trouble hit point wise. Now it's getting ready to attack, and it's going to hit us with Eroga, which could be pretty nasty, actually. Let's see if Ash can hit it once again. The blood. Try a few rounds of the blood sword. See if we can get bleed, because that's a really, really good status ailment to get going. let's get you going with... we do not already have Protect going to... Oh. I guess we do already have that going. What about getting Regen on Ash, who is probably going to be taking a lot of the damage, particularly if this thing goes with... I don't know if this thing is planning to go with... magic exclusively. In which case it doesn't make a huge difference. If it keeps going with Aroga, we can find something that decreases air damage. We definitely want to get rid of its Protect and Bravery. And you are in trouble. Well, let's get you guys switched back to using Drain as your attack. Is there anything that makes us immune to gravity? Because gravity can be nasty. Let's see. Poison Sap, Blind, Silence, Disable, Sleep, Berserk. This helps against... This will do half damage. A Gate Ring might be good against Aroga if it keeps using that a lot. Cat Ear Hoods are actually good against that too. Don't have anything that's really going to help out much against don't have anything that's going to help out against Grav. So let's go with Air and Blizzard are halved for right now. It is still not taking any damage from Bleed. I think she's gotten off quite a few attacks. We'll give her a few more rounds to try it out. I have a feeling this will be another long one, so I might just call it a video at the 30-minute mark and join this one in progress. Is it immune to let's see what else she can do. She got KO. That's obviously not going to work, but it'll still do damage. On hit poison. It's probably immune to poison. So other than reading facts, I don't really know. I guess experimenting. I don't know how you're supposed to know what something's immunity is either. Or sap, not bleed. Okay, we'll go with Deathbringer. Have any shields that will be particularly helpful? Immune to earth. Half damage fire, half damage... Shell is... I don't think Shell reduces the healing you take from allied magic in this game. It may or may not help against Grav. I don't really know. Yeah. Aroga's not doing much good anymore. It does seem to be immune to Dispel. Because it's still showing as having Protect. Yeah, it seems to be immune to Dispel. Alright, folks, when we come back, we're going to continue fighting this thing. The risk now appears to be running out of MPs, but I got lots of ethers. It doesn't seem like it's that dangerous. It's just going to take a while to defeat. And anytime you're fighting something that doesn't seem that dangerous, but is going to take a while to defeat, you have to wonder if it's one of those bosses that gets more powerful at 50% health, 25% health, etc., because this game likes that. I'm MysteriousJG. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.